Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are here trying to get the longest train yet. We did turn around and add those tier 2 cars to the front. Not exactly at the break of day today. We are just turned around and got the train out here. Took a couple of attempts at the hill to actually get all three up here. Got it all hooked up, the three different stacks, and everything looks like we are good to go now. So we gotta make sure that we actually have the brakes off of stuff, and then I think we'll just head out with Betsy. But at this point, it took like 3 attempts to get up the hill. So there was that. I had to back up and go at it a couple of times. It definitely takes everything that both of these locos have to get it up the hill. This I did fill up the lumber out at the sawmill on the way up here, so that was full, but everything else obviously was empty. Just filled it up here. It's actually been a pretty interesting little train to run right here, so I figured to just go ahead and see how the rest of it goes. As you can see though, for early game, it's not exactly a short train. Not the longest by any means either, but definitely not short for the early game. Really, I guess I never think to stack all the cars together when a person might as well. It gets paid faster. Not exactly sure which direction the tracks are going. At least this one's going in the right way. This, we're gonna end up taking this switch out of here anyway. We ended up changing the idea of the layout, so that's not a thing anymore, or is not gonna be a thing. Everything rocking and rolling as we head through the turn. This train probably just take off rolling forever. Definitely Betsy's brakes aren't going to do much for this train. It's kind of neat though, watching the cars out in front and having some from the back there, I do have to say. Kind of interesting, the different look of the train. For me, that's for sure. Oh, probably get on it. Not that we need to go flying into the station up here anyway. A little bit of a grade right here. That's why you can hear the bog down. Oh, almost got there. Could have flipped that and actually saved us from having to go through the loop at all. Hopefully the switches are all set. Probably not a full yeet. Alright, we gotta head over this way, make sure that our switch is set, or we will be headed right back up to the to the logging camp. Not exactly what we're looking for. Yeah, right there. So we're gonna have to flip that one. That should take care of switches, I would think. That's the only switch we're gonna have to flip. Nice part with this layout is it's mainly set up to turn around and just run around trips no matter where you run. So adding a few more cars and locos shouldn't change much. There you go. Nice look at the GO train. Let's go ahead and crank that back up. Nice, dropped right into the lander. And there we go, sun's coming down on this one. Definitely not going to make it out there before sundown today, but then we did not start at the crack of dawn either, so just kind of kept this one going. So a little bit of a night train action we'll get going in this episode. Just about time. Kick that on. There we go. Whoa. That's a little bright beating back right off of the wood. Jeez. Alright. There we go. Got through all of that. I would think Betsy can now take care of pulling it out on the flat. If we can get back up there, that'll be the real question. Whoa! Yeah! In a single bound. That's okay. At least we landed basically in the cab. Haven't been yeeted by the train for a while, so that's kind of a new one. And we have no rolling stock to take a chance of running into today because, well, it's all attached. So that's pretty cool. Definitely not running at like break me down speeds, that's for sure. But it's working. Comes along straight up here. This one we might actually be able to beat it to the switch because we know it's coming. Of course, as soon as we get off the train's going about as fast as we are, probably. Although Betsy pulling that is probably a little slower than normal. At least I think so, because I don't think normally you don't run away from Betsy. Seems to be going at about Shay speed right now. Underload. There we go. At least it is a, not really a proper train, but it is in length. It's a good sized train. Wow. Nothing really all that proper about this train. Alright, kill that. Probably try to bring the speed down just a touch. Not that I think you're going to be able to do much with Betsy's brakes. See if we can get up in front of this and get it unloaded. Will be the ticket. It's going pretty fast to unload. But hopefully we'll get it all. There, it's working. And we're definitely getting paid. There we go. At least this load is going to actually pay decent. Probably have to run this one round trip, run it one more time. Something like that. That should give us enough money to pick up a new loco. That's funny. It's gonna work out right to about 1,000. really very close to $1,000 load. So at least it paid off running it. Now we just got to turn around and run it one or two more times, and it looks like we will be picking up our new locomotive. But yeah, that one's a little bit of a struggle to get done. But I think with that one, we're going to call it a win. Say thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.